This video is not a dupes video, but this video is all about recommending alternatives to some similar performing products. Like the finish and everything will be similar, but maybe one of it looks more natural on the skin, they perform better, a little bit more affordable, so you get the gist. So first up is this Flicka Silk Touch Milk Cream Concentrate, which a lot of people really like. I do like it too. I love the glow it gives, but you do have to be a little bit heavy-handed with this. But it is something that I can see cannot work for a lot of different skin types because it's thick. It can clog your pores. It's high in terms of fragrance. So if you have sensitive skin, I don't think it would work for you. And if you have oily skin and you live in humid climates, again, it might be a little bit too thick and heavy. But Daily Forever 52 recently launched this moisturizing cream makeup base, which I feel is exactly this, but a little bit more of a lighter version, lot less in terms of fragrance. It does contain fragrance, but it's not as pungent and as strong as this one. Like this, even after I'm done with my makeup, I can still smell it. I can feel it linger, but this one doesn't do that. And it's a little bit more easier to blend. It gives you that same hydration, same shine with a lot less thickness in terms of the consistency of product. So if you have combination oily, acne prone skin, you would like this one. So if you wanted to try this instead. And it's also a little bit cheaper than Flicka. And then I've seen a lot of people talk about the Mars Take a Glow product. This is a strobe cream, which a lot of people were like, oh my God, look at the shine of this one on the face. No, don't get this if you are looking for a natural glow because it has a lot of shimmer particles. This is so outdated in terms of the makeup launch. It's very similar to the Swiss Beauty priming makeup base. If you have that, you don't have to get this one. It has the same shimmer particles. It has the same fragrance as that. And I don't really like this. If you wanted something like a glowy product to use underneath your foundation, you can try the Insight Radiance filter. This is a lot more natural. It's not a very dry product. Like it doesn't dry down on your face. It has that, buttery soft finish, and the shimmer in this is not so predominant. It's not so stark. So it's very finely milled. It's evenly distributed and it looks a lot more natural on the skin as well. And this is also a lot less pricier than the Mars one. Now moving on to like a skin tint BB cream sort of a product. This one is the Maybelline Fit Me BB cream. This is nice in terms of like the finish, the coverage. It's matte, it has light medium coverage. It would work for you during this weather condition, but most of the times the undertone of Maybelline products are such that it looks really ashy. It doesn't really work out for me. Like I got the shade 55. I'm not sure which other shade I should try out, and most of the times the shade matches are so bad. I've never been able to find like a perfect shade match for me in Maybelline products. I can say like, yeah, my base reference like in Maybelline Fit Me is 310, but it's never matched me to the dot for me to tell like that matches me so well. So I don't really like how this looks on my face because of the undertone of the product. So I prefer using this Insight Skin Tint because this looks so much more natural, so much more skin-like. It doesn't look cakey or matte. This can be slightly matte. This is not matte, but it's not very dewy as well. It looks very skin-like, flawless. I've used it underneath my eyes as well. It's just a one and done sort of a product for a day-to-day usage. And I have this one in the shade 6 Hazelnut, which is a little bit orange toned, which most Insight products are for me, but I don't really mind that because even after oxidation, yeah, my face looks like much darker to my neck, but it still doesn't look ashy and like I have a white cast. So that's the reason I reach out for this one. And I like the finish, the lasting power, the way it looks, and it doesn't exaggerate, emphasize anything. Such a natural looking product, and for the price, it's so good. Like much cheaper than this, but performs much better than this. So I recommend this one. And then if you really like the K-Beauty cushion foundation, stick to it, because every single time I recommend an alternative to K-Beauty products, a lot of people really lose it right here on the internet, but I like it. It's a very skin-like cushion foundation, but it's priced at 1,600. It's really nice. If you have a good shade match for you, stick to this. But I feel like the L'Oreal Infallible Cushion Foundation is something I've absolutely been loving. It is in the shade 260, which is like my skin tone in a cushion, and it has the most natural skin-like finish. It looks like your second skin, and if you want your makeup to be undetectable for work, for college or whatever, try this out. It also lasts really well. It looks so good. I mean, don't expect a lot of coverage because both of these don't really have a lot of coverage. I feel like K-Beauty one does offer slightly more coverage than the L'Oreal one, of course, but this is the closest cushion foundation I've ever got that looks like skin, like my skin in a cushion. So good. I love this concealer. There's no knocking this, but it's empty, and I've not been wanting to repurchase it because it's not a very cheap product. It's an expensive concealer from Lancome, and this is such a nice skin-like concealer. Like, it just covers up everything, gives you that very even finish, but without looking too much on your skin. Like, it doesn't offer a lot of coverage, but it covers just the right amount, like just there, just what is required. But recently I found this Nykaa undercover concealer, which I've been loving, you guys. I love how it looks on my skin, my under eye area. It just masks just the right amount of pigmentation, but it doesn't look too cakey. It's like light medium in terms of coverage, but lasting power, finish, everything is so nice. It's very lightweight. If you have dry skin, dry under eye dry skin all over, like you wanted to use this concealer all over your face, or you have mature skin, you have a lot of texture, you would actually really like this concealer. It is so good. I have this one in the shade 10, which is a little bit too yellow for me. Again, a problem with Nykaa products, I can never find a perfect shade match, but this is a little bit too yellow, but I can still get it to work. This is so good. Like, it's replaced this product for me. And this is empty, by the way. Like, I'm so proud of that. Then for a blush, I know a lot of people really like the K-Beauty blush, but I think they've changed the formulation and the shades are not the same anymore. But over this, like, this is in the shade Soft Nude, which I've used quite a bit. I reach out for this one so much. But of late, I've been really loving the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is kind of similar in terms of shade, but this is a little bit more pink and mauve. You can see, like, a little bit deeper, but I don't mind that. And I love the formulation of this. This also has that same soft press finish like this. It has that, it doesn't look too matte on the skin, but it is not like chunky, chalky matte, but it just looks so soft and diffused, and the shade is so nice, and the lasting power is again so good. So this is like pricey. This is a much better alternative, and I've been reaching out for that blush non-stop. Like, every time I'm getting ready, this is the blush I'm reaching out for, and I have been really loving this. And now, these two products I don't really like, but if you wanted an alternative, you could try it out. The Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink. I don't like this product. I can never get it to work. I've never got it to dry down completely, but a lot of people suggest that the Inside Vinyl Gloss Up Lip Gloss is similar. Now, I cannot testify and certainly say that they are very similar, because both of these I can never get to dry down. But these two are those like glossy formulations that once you let it dry down is supposed to have that glossy finish and supposed to last longer. And a lot of people really like the formulation of this one much better, shade selection of this one much better. So you could try it out and check it out for yourself and let me know if it is similar or not. Both of these transfer like crazy on my lips. Like, I've tried to like just let it rest on my lips without pursing my lips together, applying the lightest amount, but I seem to have no luck. And then the Etude House Fixing Tint, it's good, but I don't really like that it doesn't stain my lips as much. Like, it's a nice matte lip tint, but it's not enough for my pigmented lips, like the stain of it. So I reach out for the Mars matte lip tint. This one is such, like, it has better shade options for my skin tone, and I feel like the tint it leaves behind is much more long lasting. Both of these are slightly drying on the lips, Mars being a little bit more drying than the Etude House lip tint, but the stain of the Mars one is so good. Like, I've worn this to the gym, and when I'm done, like, I'm always like in the gym, and once I'm done and I'm out, I'm still able to see the tint so well. And I use this underneath some products, like lip products as well. And then, like, I use a good lip balm, moisturize my lips, take off the lip balm, use the lip tint, and then use any of the lipstick of my choice. And once the lipstick is fading away as well, there's a beautiful tint left behind. And that's the reason I like this so much. Okay, so that's pretty much all of the alternatives I wanted to recommend to you guys. Let me know what you think about these products. Let me know if you agree with me as well. Like, these are much better alternatives. So let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.